Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing with the new Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. If you guys haven't seen this, although I'm sure you have because it's everywhere at the moment, this is what the inside of the palette looks like right here. I don't know if you guys are as shocked as I am that I'm doing a video on an Urban Decay Naked palette. The Naked palettes are definitely my least favorite, I guess, range of palettes that I have ever come across ever in my life ever. And the reason for that is not because they are bad quality, not for anything like that. I just feel that the Naked palettes, like as a whole, are very, very boring and they put me to sleep a little bit. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. They're geared towards people who want, you know, everyday eyeshadows, everyday looks, things like that. I'm just not that kind of a person. Obviously, I'm wearing a Naked palette right now and my eyes are blue. And there's a cut crease and there's glitter. Like, how? I just find myself gravitating more towards like colorful makeup or like fun makeup. I'm really not the type of person that does like everyday makeup pretty much ever. I just have not been interested in an Urban Decay Naked palette in a very, very long time. But when I saw this one with the beautiful teal, honestly, like I had no choice. I had no choice. And I think you guys feel me on this. So this is obviously the makeup look that I did today. It is a cut crease halo. It's very cool toned. And I did throw some glitter on the center of the lid. I mean, are we surprised? We shouldn't be. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and hear my review on the new Urban Decay Wild West Naked palette, that's upside down is what that is. Then please just keep on watching. So clearly I look tore up right now, but I'm hoping that you guys have already seen the intro and I already look okay. So we're going to start with the skin. I have been using this MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance base recently and I want to have offspring with it. I love it. Apply it all over. I literally just got out of the shower, put a shirt on, and then sat down. So, you know this situation. We're not going to address it right now. For foundation, I'm going to be taking my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation stick in 270 Tan. I am like certain that this is mad crusty and mad expired, but I mean, that's not going to stop me from using it. My face is definitely lighter than my neck. I can pretty clearly see it. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera at all. I'm also extremely red and apparently have bumps all over my neck. I don't know what that's about. It's going to be slightly bad. Or it's going to be really bad. But whatever, we're going to do it anyways because I'm too lazy to go get another foundation. It's going to look fine in the end, I think. Maybe, possibly. Literally, I have not washed my hair in 6 days. So, like, there's just no way that a ponytail was not going to happen today, you know? I mean, even if it was day, like, 2, I would still want a ponytail. I feel like Ariana Grande, like, I always used to judge her. Like, why doesn't she try something different? You know what? I get it. We're going to prime my brows. Late. Yes, I know, but just leave me alone, right? I'm going to take my Anastasia brow definer. I have decided, by the way, it's been official. I've decided that I like this better than the Goof Proof by Benefit, but I do still like both of them. I will still alternate between the two. So I am just going to take this and do my brows, but before I do that, of course, it is jam time, as you know. So let's just, get us some jams.
Te quiero ver así, perdida, sin rumbo y en el lodo. Para que sepa que yo te quiero y no te olvido, morena, que de mi cuerpo y mi corazón tú sabes que eres la dueña. I just hate everything about this eyebrow today. Cuando tú salgas en batica yo te veré aquí sufriendo por no marcharme, por no dejarte sola.
I'm going to prime my lids with my ABH eye primer. It's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's not even up for debate anymore. I think about using concealer or think about using a different primer and I'm just like, for what? For what? Do I want to look stupid today? I pretty much know what I want to do. I am just kind of deciding on whether or not I'm throwing glitter into the mix. And with me, 9 times out of 10, that means I'm throwing glitter into the mix. We're going to be using the new Urban Decay Wild West Naked palette. You guys are going to be seeing this coming up in an upcoming haul. I have been placing way too many orders. Honestly, I'm already a VAB Rouge again for next year. It's been bad. It's bad. It's been bad. I hate the Urban Decay Naked palettes. And I hate is such a strong word, but like I think it's applicable because I really don't like any of them. The only ones that I like are the Heat. This is what the palette looks like. And these are the colors on the inside. Like this green? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My favorite color in the world is actually teal. I usually just say blue because like if I say my favorite color is teal, people are just like, I'm going to start off with the shade Spur, which is right here. It's kind of like a light peach shade, and I'm going to take it with a super fluffy brush. And there's a lot of kick up on this. I'm just going to basically throw this all up in my crease. Just all up in it. This is going to kind of be like a transition shade, but not really. Because, I mean, you can barely see this on my skin. Do I always have to wait until I start applying the eyeshadow to zoom you in? Is that like a tradition here? I think I'm just going to go in with the teal and just do the damn thing. You know, I'm not going to be scared. I'm just going to do it. So I'm taking the shade Tex, which is the matte teal, with a little bit smaller of a brush. This one is the Coastal Scents BR250. You guys know this was my brush. I am just basically putting, oh my God, that's so pigmented. What the hell? I'm going to basically put this everywhere. Pretty much everywhere. I am going to be doing a halo eye, so I'm going to put it on my inner corner, throughout my crease, and then in my outer corner. Pretty heavily. There is like a lot of fallout in this, not fallout, kick up in this palette. I mean, I don't really care about that, but just in case you do. This shade Pony Up is kind of cute. I don't know if that would work together with this shade. Should I swatch it first? I'm gonna swatch it and see like, oh, it's kind of like a dark, oh, that's cute. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna start by applying it on the inner and oh, that's nice. It just adds like a little extra depth. It doesn't look like too crazy, which is pretty much exactly what I would want. I mean, I would love a black, but although I do have a matte black right here next to me. Am I going to do it? No, I'm not going to do it. Am I going to do it? No, I'm not going to do it. I like how these two shades are together. I think you can see the difference in my eyes. This one kind of just looks a little bit deeper, but it still looks teal. Like it doesn't look like I threw a black in there and just like deepened up everything. I am going to take my ABH eye primer and just kind of do like a cut crease halo situation thing over there. This part always scares the crap out of me. I'm going to take the shade Cowboy Rick. I'm not going to wet the brush yet. I kind of want to just see how it performs on its own. Oh, by the way, this palette did come with a brush. I just threw it already and don't know where it went. I'm just going to start right on the oh. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is impressive. I'm probably still gonna put glitter over it because that's just who I am as a person. But that is nice. I think I'm gonna use this. This is by Makeup Forever. This is a Starlit glitter in this shade S112, I guess. That's really the only thing it says down here, so I guess it's S112. But it looks kind of like, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. It looks kind of like it has like a little bit of blue in it. And I've used it on my inner corner. I think even in my last video I used it on my inner corner. So I'll link it up here if you guys didn't see that, but I think it's time to use it on the lid. I am using the ABH glitter adhesive for no reason other than I'm pretty sure it's the only glitter adhesive that I have right now. It's not like my favorite thing in the entire world, but like it works. I'm just gonna use the same brush I was using with the Cowboy Rick shade. Kind of tap it onto the lid. I really only want to focus this on the center, very, very small amounts on the outer side, and then I'm just gonna dip it directly into the glitter without like wiping the brush or anything. This is kind of how you get the glitter to stick onto the brush, if that makes sense. And then I will just place it right there in the center, and this is gorgeous already. I am just gonna grab my NYX liquid liner and draw just a line across the lash line, just right across the lid. I'm not gonna do a wing. You obviously could if you feel like it, but I don't feel like it. With halo eyes, I almost never like to do a wing. What I'm gonna do is take a makeup wipe. Oh my God, look at the glitter. The glitter is the main thing. So I'm just gonna take a big old wipe and then obviously wipe it away. Pretty much anytime I work with glitters, I already know there's gonna be a whole bunch of fallout. Hold on. I did just zoom you guys out a little bit so we can move on to concealer. I'm taking my Elcie Complete Remedy Silk Concealer in the shade Medium Tan, which is what I used to carve my brows out. I always use the same thing pretty much. So I'm just gonna take this and apply it like everywhere. Oh, this is so cooling on the other eyes. Oh my God, on the under eyes. Someone teach me English. This is called medium tan, and I feel like this is not medium tan. This might be like medium or even light medium. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender again. Oh my God. That's a lot of coverage. I was not prepared for that much coverage. Wow, I'm blown away. I have definitely used this before and I just don't remember it having this kind of coverage. I'm using a cream contour today, so I am going to just do that really quick. I'm using the Fenty Beauty oh my God, I thought my mic was not on. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Match Stix in Truffle. The packaging looks horrendous. I hope you guys don't see it too much on camera right now, but I'm just going to... I remember being super in love with this. Oh, I have glitter transferring all over my eye, so that's fantastic. So I'm going to take my KKW Beauty powder that you guys have seen me use. I don't even know how many times at this point. I'm like really enjoying this powder. I don't even want to use a different one. And just go right underneath the eyes. Maybe just a little bit more heavy-handed than I usually would. Just because there is so much concealer. So I'm just going to take the Text shade, which is that teal color, with a flat definer brush. And just start running it on the lower lash line. I'm not going to go in the center. I'm going to leave that blank. And on the inner corner as well. I am just going to wipe away the powder now. And like any leftover powder, just basically put it on the rest of my face. Now with a pencil brush, I'm going to grab the Spur shade. This is basically just to make sure it's not, too harsh of a line on the lower lash line. Not really to add any color or anything like that. So what I'm going to do now is just take, I guess, the same brush that I used with the with the glitter, and take the Cowboy Rick silver shade and just put that on the center. If it'll even pick up. I know it's kind of difficult because it literally has glitter on it. Now again, I'm going to take some of the ABH glitter adhesive. This color is definitely on the sheerer side, which is making me question that I did this. Or like that doing this was a good decision. We are going to take my MAC Chromographic pencil in NC15 NW20 and just throw that in the waterline. This would look really cute with blue if you have a blue. I don't believe I do. Honestly, I didn't even check, but I don't think I do. But this would look really good with, a white or nude also. It should come to no surprise. I'm using the Velour lashes in SheEO. They're my favorite. And with halo eyes especially, I feel like they are so perfect. I mean, in general, they're perfect. But with halo eyes especially, like, muy perfect. I'm going to start with Cowboy Rick, the silver. And if I need to throw, like, a different eyeshadow in there, I will. Yeah, I already don't like Cowboy Rick in there. It's a very crumbly shade. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are able to see it on camera, but it is definitely very crumbly. Taking my ABH Lash Brag Mascara, which is my fave, I'm just going to just apply, enough of it that my lashes don't look like they're white. You cannot tell me this lash is not perfect. I need like 150 of these lashes. Seriously? They're just gorgeous. You know, we obviously already have contour on, so we're just gonna move on to bronzer after, of course, I find it. For bronzer, I'm taking my Nars Punta Cana bronzer because it's my favorite, and I think I don't even have to talk about it anymore. I spoke about this in my favorites. If you guys didn't see my favorites, I'll link it up here, but just know that I love this bronzer, and I forgot that I applied contour on my forehead, so I did not need to apply bronzer also, but here we are, okay? I obviously didn't contour my nose yet because I don't like using that dark of a shade on my nose, as dark as that Fenty color is. So I'm taking my Melt Sculpt Stack, and I'm going to take the more cool tone shade first. The one that I set, the lighter cool tone shade. The one that I said is too cool tone for me, I'm going to use that. And then if I need to add some of the warmer one, I will. I just feel like I didn't give it a fair shot, and I'm out here judging it. Like, I always use something more cool tone on my nose, so I didn't understand why this wasn't working for me. That actually doesn't look so, like, as bad as I remember it looking. It's not perfect, but it's not as bad. I'm saying it could be worse. This is a Clinique Cheek Pop in Fig Pop. This is what it looks like right here. Ooh, that color is beautiful. I remember being so in love with these blushes, and I don't know what happened, so I'm gonna try them out again. I haven't used them in a while. So, ooh, wait a minute. That's a lot more pigmented than I would have thought. I'm gonna take my Dose of Colors and IluvSarahii highlighter in Bathe. It's kind of like almost a cool tone pink kind of situation. It kind of reminds me of Superb by MAC, but this formula is amazing. I know I'm pretty sure this is not like available for sale anymore, but Superb by MAC is very, very similar, and that's also one of my favorite highlighters. I also like the other one that she came out with, but look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna take a very small brush and highlight down the bridge of my nose. Oh my god. I apparently don't know how to do a straight line. This is how I failed kindergarten, apparently. So I was supposed to do this before actually doing my highlighter, but I forgot. So I'm just going to take my 4th Ray Do It Hydrating Hyaluronic Mist. I tried this out in my previous video, and I am obsessed with it. So I'm just gonna attack myself, basically. Look at this. It's every single time. It's every single time. So first I'm taking my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF3. I should have sharpened this. I think this is much better. So let us continue. This color, by the way, is stunning. For my lipstick, I'm using Melt Cosmetics lipstick. It's the Ultra Matte lipstick in Laced. I just think this needs a cool tone look. B. So obviously we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we need to do something. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I have to say I am very much in love with it. I love it so much. I think this glitter really just completed it. I mean, obviously you could opt out for the glitter, but I just feel like with the glitter, it is just unstoppable. I do just want to give you guys my final thoughts on the Naked Wild West palette. I have to say, all the eyeshadows that I use are very, very good quality. I'm still blown away by the fact that Tex blends out so well basically on its own. That is crazy to me. It is not easy to make a teal matte eyeshadow. So the fact that this one just performs so beautifully is crazy. I love this shade Pony Up so much. I think every single look I ever do with this palette is gonna have to include this shade to some capacity. I just think it is so unique. I don't think I have anything like this in my collection, which is saying a lot because I have so much. The shade Cowboy Rick was very, very pigmented, but I do feel like it was a little on the crumbly side, so I didn't really love that. But besides that, I think everything else performed beautifully, and I'm just like so blown away by this. I think if you guys were kind of on the fence about picking this up, I don't think that you would regret it at all. Basically because you have everything you could ever need in this palette. Like, this feels like such a well-rounded palette for only having 12 eyeshadows. Like, it's crazy to me. You have cool tones, you have warm tones. Like this shade Laredo, that's more of like a mauve shade. Then you have some pops of color if you wanted to do something a little bit crazier like what I did here. You have, you know, some Ghost Town, just like an everyday beautiful eyeshadow. You have this shade Pony Up, which can deepen up pretty much anything. Something that I find happens a lot with some naked palettes is that there are shades that are just so similar that you feel that they're actually basically repeated. And I'm really happy to say that that is not the situation at all in here. Every single shade is good on its own, and every single shade is distinct, and it doesn't look like anything else. I really like this naked palette, which is so surprising to me because, like I said, I usually really don't like the naked palette. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. I always forget TikTok. I do have a TikTok. I have about 1.5 videos on there. But, you know, I don't really know what's but. I don't know that any more are coming. But you should follow me anyways, you know? You never know how I feel. Maybe one day I'll just, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this palette. If you picked it up, do you love it? Are you just so uninterested in it? Are you debating giving it a try? Like, I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this. Are you sick of Urban Decay and naked palettes? So that's all I have to say for today's video. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I love this look. I love this look. My face is bronze. It's way too bronze. I messed up. But I know this.